In the beginning, there was chaos, or, more accurately, there was paper mountains of it. In every American office, from the bustling streets of New York City to the quiet corners of small-town businesses, paper was king. Invoices, letters, contracts, memos, a relentless, ever-growing blizzard of documents that threatened to swallow desks, chairs, and unsuspecting employees whole. The dream of American efficiency was drowning in a sea of loose leaf. Something had to be done. The solution, when it arrived, was not sleek or glamorous. It was tall, it was utilitarian, and it was made of cold, hard metal. The filing cabinet. It rose from the office floor like a skyscraper, a monument to order in a world of clutter. Its arrival was announced not by a trumpet fanfare, but by a distinct metallic screech as a drawer was pulled open for the very first time. She creaked thunk. That was the sound of progress. These early sentinels of organization were simple. They were built to last, forged from steel that could probably withstand a minor apocalypse. Their purpose was clear: to tame the paper beast. Each drawer was given a name, a label, a tiny beacon of hope: ACI, DFGI, and so on. A perfect, logical system designed to bring harmony to the workplace. In theory, in practice, well, things were a little different. The labels, meticulously typed or neatly handwritten, were often treated as mere suggestions. A suggestion that was politely and frequently ignored. The daily ritual of the American office worker soon became a dance with the metal giant. A person would approach the cabinet with purpose, grasp the handle of a drawer, and pull she creak. They'd peer inside. Rummage through a dense forest of manila folders, their brow furrowed in concentration. Then, with a sigh, they'd push the drawer closed. Thunk. And then they'd open the next one, and the next. It was a game of chance, a treasure hunt where the map was mostly imaginary. Was the Johnson contract under J for Johnson? Or was it under C for contract? Or perhaps a 4 active projects? More often than not, it was filed under M4 miscellaneous. That great abyss where lost documents go to live out their days in peaceful obscurity. Occasionally, a file would be successfully extracted. Victory! The worker would march back to their desk, document in hand. But sometimes, in the heat of the moment, the wrong file was taken. The Smith account instead of the Smythe account. This didn't lead to loud confrontations or dramatic showdowns. No, it led to something far more common in the office ecosystem: silent confusion. A quiet, simmering state of bewilderment as someone tried to make sense of financials that had absolutely nothing to do with them. A document would be stared at, flipped over, and then discreetly placed back in a random drawer, perpetuating the cycle for the next unsuspecting soul. Through it all, the filing cabinet stood stoic. It was the unsung hero, the silent partner in the grand enterprise of American business. It was kicked, it was leaned on, coffee was spilled on it, magnets of cartoon cats were stuck to its face. It was never thanked, it never received a bonus or a corner office. It simply stood there, day after day, year after year, holding the secrets, the successes, and the many. many mistakes of corporate America within its metal drawers. It accepted its fate with quiet dignity. As offices evolved, so did the cabinet. It came in different colors: beige, gray, and for the truly adventurous, a slightly different shade of beige. Some had locks, which were mostly for show, as the keys were inevitably lost within a week, usually ending up in the back of the miscellaneous drawer itself. They grew in number, lining hallways like soldiers in a silent army, each one guarding its own little pocket of organized chaos. Think about it. The great American century wasn't just built by visionaries and titans of industry. It was built on a foundation of paper. And that paper had to go somewhere. The deals that shaped the skyline, the innovations that changed the world. The memos that announced the annual company picnic, they all passed through the belly of the filing cabinet. So, the next time you see one of these old metal workhorses, maybe in an antique shop or the dusty basement of your office building, give it a little nod of respect. America did not rise to greatness solely because of its heroes and inventors. It rose in no small part because millions of crucial documents were placed in approximately the correct drawer, or at least in a drawer. And for the humble filing cabinet, that was close enough. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe go organize a drawer or two. You never know what you might find. See you next time.